What is up, everyone? Been a couple days since I streamed, so I figured I would do the things today if I can. We'll see. I also have to babysit the baby, so she's not really a baby; she's like a 4-year-old. But I do have like an appointment and whatnot coming up, so I'm just gonna stream for about 4 or 5 hours. What you guys missed? So I kind of been playing a little bit off camera. And I really don't like to do a whole lot off camera, but I just wasn't up for streaming. I wasn't feeling well, and I just kind of wanted to fill in some time. But the entire system here shut down, and I had to figure out, I guess, the hard way of how to kickstart. This entire system is still struggling to come back online too. So I am not super impressed with what I've done here, especially not catching it in time. I think though it is time for me to find a planet
landing relay station detected.
that has this. Oh, these things are funny when they get detected. Yeah. So let's see, where are you going to try to put one? So there it is. I wish I could see this planet, like actually like zoom in and... Oh wait, can I? It just says view. But yeah, so the relay stations are coming in. They've been coming in like every so often. And the and watch this. So they're going to come in and they're going to be like, boom, done. It's been annihilated. So, absolutely, I have beefed up my planetary defense. Let me go and show you guys. So it's not that one, but I did put it on the poles. Oh, and then the planet is like completely covered in a shield too, so I'm sure that's just sucking up the power. But I have one of these on each one of my planets. So I don't know what this thing is. I haven't seen it fire yet, but apparently it does a lot of space damage. And then on top of that, there's missiles. And there's like signal towers all over the map here. So a lot of things are covered by the signal towers. And then I did this too. I made a massive bubble shield around the planets because, yeah, I don't feel like rebuilding all this stuff if it goes down. I'm still not 100% sure how all this stuff works. I am learning as we go. And I've learned a lot. I'm going to tell you. I have made a ton of mistakes on my builds and whatnot with this thing. But most important thing is I learned. So I've still yet to fix my main bus. I think the main bus is going to get fixed once I have a lot of this stuff automated on another planet and I could just port it in. There's so much wasted space on this planet because I'm still building here. I really want to fix the main bus, but right now it's just kind of like we're still starving for materials in certain areas, and I think we need to focus on that more. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, because now that I can travel between planets, and I did set up a little jump point right here. I made a terrible mistake and said send it without warp cores. Yeah, that was... but must take years or something. I don't know, but it's a lot. So I want to find a system that is close by, that has the ditritium. I don't know. I can't say it without looking at it. And so I guess we're just gonna click around and we're gonna look for one. Sulfuric acid. A sulfuric acid ocean? Oh god, let me bathe. That sounds terrible. I think we can only go like 6 light years out. Fire and ice, water.
Mineral depleted.
I'm hoping to find a gas giant. Kimberlite. It's all the things. All the things I could ever want. I haven't seen these crystals before either. Alright, but I'm not seeing... look, will it show if there's a gas giant? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I can't go there. Can't go there. Please give me a gas giant somewhere. Whoa. Look at this planet. Or whatever is here. Oh my goodness. All the rare stuff. Oh my. That's cool. Can we pin it? Organic crystal, water. Am I too far? Yeah, maybe I'm too far. Hold on. Cosmic Exploration 4. Cosmic Exploration 4. Yeah, so I don't see another... Unless they're in it. Look at that hive. Oh, my. Oh, yeah, these guys are camping this one, aren't they? A lot of wind power. But I don't think any of these would be... Oh, look at that. Oh, because it's not a flat orbit. Yeah, so... I don't know. If you guys know how to locate that stuff a little better, that would be quite amazing. Yeah, so we're near here. This one shows fire and ice. Oh, and it shows hydrogen. So, and I'm sure we have a stockpile of hydrogen. Like, I wouldn't know how to balance that. That would be an interesting challenge. All right, what about you? No, it doesn't look like we have any gas giants near us. Ton of crude oil. Oh my, 42 seconds. There's another one that has like 70 seconds. Yeah, look at this, 80 seconds here. So I guess we I don't know, import crude oil and just burn it. You can go there. You just don't know what is there yet. Oh, thank you so much. Okay. Yeah, because I can't really see it. That makes sense. I guess that's why some of the people were complaining, like, you have to do, like, 2 hours. But if I go there, does that mean I can see all the stuff around it? Oh, genius. Yep, absolute genius. All right, so let's see where there's a dense cluster of planets that I can't really see. So I'm thinking this one. I can see here. Okay, so I'm thinking maybe I fly out to maybe, like, this one. All right. Saving. All right, let's see if I have enough warpers on me. I got a bunch of... Oh my god, I got so much shit. The one thing I don't really have is... Let me put these... Get rid of this. And we'll put these here, since I don't really need them. Do I have any warp? Yeah, I got 61 warps on me. Alright, we are still suffering for power here. 50%. And it's struggling. And it's struggling.
Flight mode.
Okay.
Cruise mode.
But on one of my other planets, I know I have plenty of power. Yeah, we're down to like our last one. Yep, you can go there and see stuff around Icarus. Cool. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And I guess what I'm going to look for is like just a gas giant. Okay. Let's go here and see if we can pick up some power. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. Warpers were in the top row. Also look for fuel cells. Yeah, I'm out of fuel rods. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna pick them up because splat.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Well, let me see where
Cruise mode.
the fuel rods are. I haven't been to this planet in a while, but this planet is producing a shit ton of power. I should make accumulators, and let me see how much power. Yeah, look at this. How much power is being made? Absolutely insane. I should make accumulators and probably ship power off this planet. I should probably also take down my planetary defense and let them, colonize it, and then, just keep slapping these bad boys down. Where did I put power?
Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Here's power. So yeah, I'm willing to bet I don't even need these guys running anymore. Let me see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, can I just do this to count? No. I don't know if my mouse is messing up or what there. Alright, so there's 14 of them. And 14... Oh, where's my calculator? Oh, here it is. Alright, let's see. 14 times... What did they do? each? I think they do 15 each. Where are you? Nuclear. Alright, let's go down here. I'm pretty sure they do 15 each. Yeah, they do 15 each. Alright, 14 times 15 is 210. So we're doing 644. 644 minus 210. 430. And yeah, that's twice of what we need. So what we'll do is we'll just leave these here, but we're going to cut the fuel supply off to them. And then I'm going to come here. Oh, God, there's not a lot of fuel. That's fine. Because we need it more than they do. So we'll be fine when this runs out. I mathed it, so it's okay. Alright. Got some warpers there. Okay, let's go check out that other planet.
Cruise mode.
Doop, 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 doop. Okay. We're lined up. This is going to be a long one. Oh, we're going to want as much energy as possible. It's
Warp
okay.
engine
We'll figure it
activated.
out. Yeah, if we can find a gas giant and start bringing back that material instead of crafting it, that's going to be... that's going to really jump our power. I lost track of it. I do wish Icarus could kind of lock on, like to be able to lock onto this one. Call it good. Alright, looks like we're going to run out of energy before we get there, so... Our fuel chamber's just not very efficient. What is this, auto refuel?
Warp engine deactivated.
Yeah, we'll just have to let it... Oh, okay, yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty smart, I didn't know that was there. If I custom make armor, does the durability go up? Okay. We're just going to have to wait. We're 7 light years away. We got to let our little battery recharge. There are mods for everything. Yeah, I haven't played with any mods yet. This is my first playthrough with Dark Fog. I played before Dark Fog, but yeah, right now I'm kind of learning the ropes again. Ah, but also, okay. Well, that's a good trade-off. That makes sense. Alright. I don't think we have enough fuel to go 7 years. How far do we come? So we're 8 years away. So 15 light years and I'll run out of fuel. Oh, that's good to know. Put those there. I don't even need these in my inventory. Do a little inventory management, I guess, while we're here.
Mineral depleted.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. There you go. Ah, the deadness of space. I wonder if you technically could fly there. Like, I bet it would take a long time. Wish there was a way to... oh, man, I really don't want to do any research. Not with that planet. Not with that planet crippling along right now with almost no fuel. I guess I could start burning some fire and ice. That would help a lot. Alright, so everything we have left is green anyway, so we really can't do much. I want to be very selective too if I want to upgrade something. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to do any upgrades until we get our fuel situated. We're about 75%. Yeah, you're right. I should do that. I haven't messed with that at all. Oh my god. That sounds like a super long achievement.
Mineral depleted.
I'm gonna have to get it though. Could you imagine flying 7 light years? Good god, 40 minutes? I'm imagining that's like the closest planet to our next system. Alright,
Warp
let's
engine activated.
see if we can make it there. Can't believe how long it takes to recharge the fuel cells. Must have a massive fuel tank. Or fuel chamber. I wonder if the rockets are good for replenishing quick. Nah, nope. 21 megajoules compared to 600. 120% compared to 300. Yeah, so definitely not.
Warp engine deactivated.
Oh, how far did we make it? 29 AU. So we're less than a light year. Probably should have waited. Well, we're close enough. We probably should be able to see it now. Oh, look at the hives there. Fire and ice. So I wonder if that means there is a gas giant. No, I don't see a gas giant here. That's a lava planet. And Maroon Frost. Okay, let's see if there's another one since we now can kind of see this stuff. No. No. Alright. How about you? There we go. I think that's the one I want. I don't know if those are good numbers or not, but... Alright, let's change our indicator. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. Oh god, look at that hive. I wonder if the hive attacks gas giants. I don't think it does. Let's go right here. It looks like there's a hive here. Oh, it's a gas giant with the moon. Okay, that makes sense. So this is, I guess, where we're heading. I hope they don't attack these. I don't think they do. No, the hive doesn't attack gas giants. Cool. All right. Well, as soon as we have enough fuel, 2 light years away. I mean, we might have enough fuel to do that. Oh, you know what? I'm such a dipshit. Okay, we have 20 of them. Oh, that sucks. I should have brought... Wait, is that the right one? All right, we have 19 of them. Yeah, I should have brought like 50. Yeah, 21 more would be perfect. Yeah. All right, well, it is what it is. We live and we learn. Oh, I'm wasting fuel there. All right, we should be able to make it 2 light years, 3 light years away. No, we'll just fly around the planet, drop 21. I can't believe I did that. I know better, too. Because I've done it before. A lot. Alright, let's see. It's somewhere in here. I can't really see where it's at, though. Is that the planet? Boom.
Warp engine deactivated.
Ooh, we're on the dark side of the moon.
Cruise ended.
Alright. Where? I wish I could tell where the equator was. So I know it's probably one of these lines here, but I wish it was like a big fat, good old fat line. Alright, so it's probably... Here it is. It's right here. Oh, you know what's going to be interesting? How is this going to... Oh, okay, it doesn't. I was going to say, how is this going to warp? But it doesn't look like it warps. So we'll have to set up a warp one. Hey, what is up? From YouTube. Welcome to the stream. I'll be here for a bit. Nope, don't put that there. Yeah, I'll be interested in seeing how much of this it makes. But I guess we're going to be producing so much hydrogen, too, we'll be able to burn it. Alright. Wait for my constructor to do the thing. Alright. 20... So it's going to make 20 a minute. So 20 times 20 is... 4,000? Or is it 400? 20 times 20. 400. So they're going to make 400 a minute. It's not terrible. I did it again. I'm surprised the robots have to fly all the way to the tippy top in order to set them. Yeah, I don't think... Well, we're going to produce a ton, an absolute ton of hydrogen. So I'm really thinking we're just going to burn a lot of hydrogen. And then we'll convert what we can, but we're going to add in more hydrogen burning on that planet. Nope, nope. There you go. Alright, got that one. Can't believe I left 20. Should just carry that much on me from now on. Oh god, stop it. Yeah, but 20 times 500. That's a lot. 20 times 500. That's like 10,000. But it's a minute, so divide that by 60. So it's 160 a minute. So it's not really a crazy amount. No, I'm sorry. It's 160 a second. 160 a second? What the hell am I saying? That's a shit ton. And then what's 400 divided by 60? 400 divided by 60. 6.6. I've never messed with those crystals. What do they do? Ion trapped electrical field holds charges of particles in place. Yeah, I'm not sure what they do. Those take 12 Oh, so you're going to need a ton of hydrogen to make them. I got you. Uh-oh. Hold on a second. I got a bad text message. I'm having a home moved, and they sent me a message. Had a bad problem with the breakdown yesterday, but they didn't say if it was my home or, you know, one of their machines. That's a way to make someone nervous, huh? Alright, man, look at this. We still haven't even replenished. It's gonna be a long journey home. Oh my gosh. 10K a minute. You heading out, baby? Alright, love you. Be safe. Don't wreck. What baby? So, yeah, we're right about 400 minutes. 10K a minute. It's gonna be a ton of hydrogen. Alright, let's,
Cruise mode.
Oh, man. Let's go find where our home planet is. Oh, cool. So I didn't even think of doing that, like marking the planets. I think this is our home planet. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on there, so I'm going to say that's our home planet. Oh, that is interesting. So I didn't realize I was marking and they kind of pop up and stay on the map. That's going to be really important for me to remember who does what where. All right, 14 light years away. We're not going to make it. So I'm just going to aim towards it for now. Let our thing replenish as much as possible because it seems like it takes a lot more energy just to get into super cruise mode or what is it called? Warp mode than it does to stay there. All right, there we go. Everywhere you have a factory, the names are there. Oh, that's really smart. I wonder if you can name your factories. That way you can kind of remember. I probably need a spreadsheet.
Mineral depleted.
Okay. Ah, nice, nice. I didn't know that. So you can name planets and put icons and everything on them. All right, I just got some really great news about my home. So they said, so basically it's a manufactured home that I bought. It's 1988. It's kind of old. And we weren't sure. We had to reinforce the frame. I guess it's called sistering the frame. And I spent like $10,000 to do this. And then we weren't sure if that was going to be enough reinforcement for the frame. So, but they told me today they actually split it apart. Everything's
Warp engine
good. So
activated.
I'm super, super stoked. Everywhere you have a factory, that's going to be huge because I should probably get a spreadsheet and start writing stuff down, but I really don't want to. So I wonder if there's things in the game because I noticed there's like this control panel here, right, that tells you kind of stuff, and you can kind of, I guess, maybe glance over. Yeah, so this makes sense because it kind of tells
Warp
you
engine
what is there.
deactivated.
All right, we're gonna have to wait for this engine to charge up. That kind of makes sense. So I'm thinking maybe it's this control panel. So you can open up the control panel. Oh, this is a lot of different systems, though. Oh, this is the whole system. These are the individual planets. So this is where I'm collecting a butt ton of silicone. Does it actually tell me? Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is cool. I can even adjust the settings here. Oh my god, I can do point to point. So what's really interesting is with this system, I wanted to bring like all the silicone to a single station, and then from there on the planet it gets distributed how it needs to be distributed. So there's like one central point, and then the planet we use the logistic bots. Interesting. Oh shit, I didn't understand this. So 180 degrees, I'm guessing, is all the way around the planet, and 90 degrees is maybe halfway around the planet. Oh, cool. I haven't actually looked at this stuff, so this would be a good one for me to kind of like look at. So let's do this one. Depot. No. All unnamed. You can even name these. Can expand them? No. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll have to mess around with that. All right, we got 7 light years to go. I gotta wait to recharge. Alright, cool. We just gotta wait. Man, that recharge is slow. We need the next fuel. What is the next fuel? I think it's like... I'm looking for it. I don't see it. Antimatter fuel? Yeah, that sounds right. It would be right here. So, I don't know how far I am from antimatter. I gotta be dang close.
Mineral depleted.
That's another... I don't even know how to use that. So, I'm pretty sure antimatter would be around artificial. Here it is. Oh, 7.2 gigajoules. Oh, but we need like an antimatter, whatever this. Mass energy storage under the influence. Oh, that sounds crazy. It takes green science, so we can't get it yet. We haven't started doing anything with green. See, where's green unlock at? Oh, we could unlock the better smelters.
Mineral depleted.
Wonder what these take to build. Oh god. Yeah, that's going to be fun, but not too bad, because now that we're setting production systems up on the planet, a lot of this stuff is just getting really, really easy to do. Way easier than it was in the beginning. Okay. Alright. See, oh, we're full now. Alright, let's go.
Warp engine activated.
Yeah, it takes so much energy to activate that warp engine. If you already have energy issues, those MK2s take even more energy. No, the problem was that I wasn't producing enough of the super magnets, and that entire production chain got bottlenecked. Well, actually, that entire production chain stopped because I forgot to set one of the inputs for the raw material of iron. So the entire production chain came to a massive halt. And I don't know if I accidentally changed it or what the hell happened to that one. So all I had to do was kickstart that system up, and it's now running again. But the problem that I'm running into is, what is it called?
Warp engine deactivated.
We're very close to our planet, so that sucks. 3AU. But anyway, so it's not that I'm having energy problems. It's that I had a production line issue that I had to fix, but it was at the very first input. Now that I have that fix, my energy level should start to restore and rebalance itself. But it's just going to take a little bit of time to catch up. The other downside, too, was not only did I have a production issue, but I started shipping off massive amounts of that energy to other planets to kind of be like the base power. And I think I'm going to kind of stop doing that, and I'm going to start using whatever's on the planet. So if it's a solar planet, use solar stuff. If it's a wind planet, use wind stuff. And that should help with a lot of my energy issues. And then, like I said, that one lava planet, I probably should be putting up a bunch of accumulators there. And, oh, that's not a good sign. Yeah, that's, what you just, up here, what you just saw, that's not a good sign. That means I'm not producing. All right, so let's, oh man, I'm so tempted just to super cruise it. Because it's going to take so much to warp there that I might as well just super cruise. I always use wind turbines except on magma planets. Yeah, that's probably what I need to do. Find the equator and then just go around it with wind turbines. And then, you know, that's probably going to be enough to power a lot of systems. If not, it would probably be enough to keep the system, if there was a failure, that it would be able to kickstart itself again. Because that's the issue I ran into is there wasn't enough power on the planet for it to even kickstart. So it's usually enough to get antimatters and mini suns. The mini suns. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. So I'm probably gonna do that. I think that would be smart. I think that'd be a lot smarter. Um, yeah, if not, then I need to have a way to kickstart the planet because, you know, maybe store some accumulators on there and then use that to help kickstart if it fails again. That way I don't soft brick a planet like I did. So I think right here is the guy that we want. It's usually enough to get to antimatter and the mini suns. All right, we're coming in hot. I am waiting to figure out how to fight the hive. I really don't want to watch any videos on it. Like, I kind of want to figure it out on myself. So what I'm thinking is, I want to attract the hive to attack my planets and then knock out their spaceships. All right, we're gonna splat. Boom,
Cruise
done.
ended.
And then go after the hive once I have. I think they're called corvettes. Because I saw this in the research tree, and these do space battles or the destroyer. So I think I'm gonna knock out the hive, and I can. Oh shit! I can make these. All right, let's see where we are on power. We're struggling like a son of a bee. All right, let me figure out where this stuff. You see this? There's so much in there, and that could be used to power this system here. So let me grab a little bit of this, and we're gonna get this system kick-started. Same thing here. You see, like, we're just not putting enough here. We can't get it kick-started. That's the problem. We need a much better fuel. Let's take a look at this one. So this one can be a remote. I don't know why I would not be a remote receiver. And then the next thing we need here is, well, first we want to make sure this thing's jacked to hell. All right, and then we need to get some warpers in here. So let me... Okay, and now I guess as soon as... I'm guessing as soon as one of these, let me see. Is this only going to show on this planet? Let me see this. I was hoping... Oh, here it is. Here it is. So I would assume as there's enough export. It says the current quantity stored. So I guess that's divided by 20. So I'm assuming that this can reach. I didn't even see if there was research for that. Upgrades. It just says carry capacity. Yeah, this unlocks warp. Yeah, we unlocked the warp. I was just wondering if it was too far, because this is a remote receiver. So... Oh, right there. Oh, wait, no, never mind. That might be the logistic bots. I'm waiting to see if this guy's going to take off. It's got warp drives. Hopefully these are going to take off and go... Oh. Yeah, I want that here. Should be good. Yeah, thanks. That's some good reinsurance. Yeah, so I'm thinking as soon as it has enough stored on that planet, they're all going to like kind of take off and go there. Probably not enough for one full vessel. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I don't see a reason not to have it less than one full vessel. But, oh, look at this, though. We're getting backed up. So our system's getting, there you go. Let's look at it. No, why are we getting backed up here? Why would I be shipping this off to another planet?
Mineral depleted.
Uh-oh. Remote provider. What would I be doing off planet? So we need to cut that. And then just let this line go through here.
Flight mode.
That means the main one that's doing all the work is over here. This is a provider, but this is an interstellar. I think we can convert that one. So whatever it is, whatever I'm doing somewhere else that needs this, this one can become a remote receiver. Yeah, I don't know where or why I'm using this somewhere else. No, let's go to. Is there a way to look at the entire star cluster? I wish this would kind of tell me where I was using some of this. All right, local planet for sure. That's the whole system. That is the gas giant. It's got to be this planet. But the question is what am I doing on this planet that is pulling this away? Alright. We're a little low on hydrogen, which is funny enough. Am I only doing local hydrogen? No, this is pulling hydrogen from other places, but it doesn't have a warp cell. Do I have... I think I know how I'm going to fix this one. I'm just going to do something super simple. Welcome to the cheese. Alright, maybe a logistics bot here will be fine. So we'll just do this. And then we'll ask for warpers. There you go. And other way around. We'll put in some bots. It doesn't look like... Oh shit, that's right. We need to bring these in and set them down somewhere. And then we'll just do this. Alright. The thing is those are being produced on another star. So we'll
Flight mode.
Oh, I wondered that might be why I'm bringing it in somewhere else. Okay, is this one open? I'm pretty sure one of these is bringing in warpers.
Flight mode.
Okay, don't know, don't care. We'll set it right here to bring in warpers, and then this one could be the one that's going to distribute it everywhere else. All right, we don't need that many. We'll just do 800. Will be a remote receiver, so it's going to go get them. And then what we'll do is we'll just add this to the baby network. The fidget spinners is what I keep hearing people call them. And there you go. Oh, look, there's already some here. Hello? Oh, there's no power. That would make sense. Alright, let's get some power. Alright, and then we'll put on a hat. There you go. And we'll distribute to others. We'll grab these. There we go. So basically, hopefully these things will reach pretty far. If not, then maybe we could just do something with the logistic bots. But that's going to be way better than what we're doing, I think. I do need to clean up this map, that's for sure. Why am my missiles are not making... I'm not making a lot of missiles here. I use a lot of missiles, so I probably should be making more. I was messing around a little bit with the solar sail system, but I'm not really using that to create power. But I feel like I should. Because I launched, I don't know, maybe a few hundred of these, and the power that they generate seemed to be kind of amazing. I don't know if they're still around the sun. It doesn't look like they're around the sun anymore. So, yeah, it just didn't... It seems like those would be really good. I'm just saying. I'm going to go ahead and just, you know, we have one launcher. Just let one launcher do its thing whenever. And I want to stamp down another missile facility. So we're going to fill this in right here. And we got a little tiny blueprint for that. Alright, we'll do it right here. Okay, so let's get more missiles going because I am using them. So we need little rockets. Alright, and then advanced chips. I don't know why I keep calling them advanced chips. They're just processors. And we need these engines. Where are they at? And then the last thing that we need is those, I'm going to call them boom sticks. All right, explosive units. And then we'll guess filter. And we'll drag this over. There we go. Too much bend. All right, we'll come up and over. There you go. And then we just need to, let's see if we can do this. Okay. Beautiful. You know what? I probably shouldn't be doing this here. This probably needs to be done closer to orbit, or closer to the, whatever it's called, poles.
Flight mode.
Probably shouldn't even be doing it on this planet, to be honest.
Mode.
Alright, let's go on the pole. Let's see where the pole is. It's way over here.
Cruise ended.
Ouch.
Cruise mode.
Okay, so this
Cruise
pole...
ended.
This pole is being used for a little bit of ore that's here, 500,000. So maybe I'll just go ahead and, yeah, don't mind all the old lines. It don't matter. Okay. Alright. So I'm thinking if I was going to do a solar sail thing,
Mineral
it should be
depleted.
done here. So level this out a little bit. Maybe we'll go to this one. And, you know, this planet uses so much power. It's insane. Go crazy. So, let's see if I can grab this power network. Yeah, we're still not all the way up. So I'm wondering if I can put a hat down, since that's pretty much what they're doing. So we'll grab this, and we'll put a hat on it. There you go. And then we'll grab solar sails right here. We'll put this here, and we'll do it to receive. And then we'll add that there. And that should take them. And then from there, we'll just add a little bit of a Oh, I don't remember if the things... Hold on. Alright, so this must be for the injectors. No, it's here. Yeah, I don't... you can... Okay. Then let's just do this and delete this. Alright. And then... put that over there. Copy, delete, grab. Okay. Getting blocked by something. Maybe we should do 2 sets. Something like that. I think this is probably too many, but it'll be okay. And then the next question is do these pass through, or do I have to collides with other object? Why does it look like that I could have done that thing? So I'm thinking then we'll come through here like this. Because I don't think they'll cross through. At least it didn't appear that way, but looks like we can do at least do this. Okay. And then we'll kind of see if this is worth the swarm. I remember I did the swarm before and I didn't feel like it was really worth the effort, but I could be terribly wrong. So it doesn't look like this is going to be able to reach to get the other ones. So we'll just do a planet and then we'll just call it. All right. And then we'll add those other ones into something. So this will be a receiver. I don't really care how many it receives. We'll add this in. We'll add this here. Okay. And then I think we'll do the receivers on this end.
Insufficient materials.
Where are the receivers at? Oh, I used them all on another planet. That's right, because I was fooling around with it. Alright, let's, yeah, that one's open. So we're just gonna take these. And we'll add that in there. Click the sails. And, oh, that's an interstellar. Okay. We'll just let that kind of do its thing. What is that? That is... I don't know why I did that. There we go. I'll fix that problem. Now, there's one other problem I had. Oh, yeah. Oh, we don't need all these chemical plants on us. Can I tell it to... There you go. Okay. I'll pick these up. I'm trying to think of which one is the one. Okay, this one could go away. Alright, and let's get the EM ejectors right here. Let's just get 100. That should be enough. Yeah, there you go. Oh, wait, I didn't want the injectors. Goober head. I needed, Alright, get rid of it. I need the receivers. Here it is. So let's just get, I guess, 60 should be enough. Get rid of this stuff. Alright, are they on the way? I'm not sure where I made them at. I would imagine if the solar cells are over here, then it's going to be over here somewhere. Oh, this is making the plasma. I'm not sure what else I was using that for. Yeah, so if the sails are over here, then somewhere near this system, here's the ray receivers. And, yep, that would make sense. Forgot to click the button. Okay, so we got 60 on us.
Flight mode. Cruise mode. Cruise ended. Flight mode.
And then I think, yeah, look at that. Okay. Just do that for now. Gotta set the filter. I forgot to set it. Okay, and then we just got to set these things. So let's just do orbit 1, apply. And then we'll just copy. Too far away. That should reach a lot further, I'm just saying. Oh. Copy, 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 copy. And paste. And honestly, I probably should have looked to see if this side of the planet is ever... Oh yeah, it's facing the sun. I'll wait for it to rotate a little bit. Downside is when it goes behind the gas giant, it ain't gonna do much of anything. So it should be waiting for target pitch. No solar sails. That would also do it. No power. Too close to EM ejector.
Insufficient materials.
Oh, that captures most of them. So we do one here. And then we do one here. There we go. We're launching them now. I'm sure this is going to really piss off the hive too, but you know what? It's better to be pissed off than pissed on, that's for sure. Where? Oh, they're in here, so let's grab these receivers. Let's put these down. Alright. And we'll just kind of do the thing right here. Okay, I don't know how much these produce. I don't know anything about it. I haven't done this in forever, so this will be a learning experience for me. I think I did a good job so far just placing everything down. You know, hooray. Alright, let's see. We can add some foundations here. Maybe add a few more. I have no idea how many of these things you need. I should probably read it. 6 megawatts. That is disgusting. You would need like 100 of these things. Why 6? Why not like 12? You literally would need so many of these things. That actually makes me a little sad that they're so weak. Maybe they'll ramp up. Maybe it'll be 6. Oh. Oh. Ah, I see, said the blind man. So, like, everything has to be upgraded. I forgot. Alright, so we'll just add in some more. Let's take a look at research. So, I haven't done anything with that. Yeah, here it is. Okay. Zoop. We'll have that done in a second.
Upgrade complete.
I don't mind that. Alright, let's do this one next. Make sure those things last longer. There you go, take your time. We could do this one next. I'm thinking we do this. 10%. No, negative 10%.
Upgrade complete.
So let's do this one. So these are all negative 10%. I don't know how that's going to stack. Oh. the efficiency right here. Oh, maximum output's going up. What does a gravitational lens do?
Upgrade complete.
That must be for a photon generator. Requested power 13.9. Dyson Sphere. So is it saying that we can pull in 20 megawatts? I gotta take a medicine. I suffer from anxiety and I can just feel it sitting in my chest right now. Where is it? Not those. Not those. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I've never had anxiety in my life until I started taking medicine for bipolar disorder. This is going to take so long. Maybe it will speed up once we get more sales out there. Let me see what next research we can do. We can do this one. Oh, we can even do this one. So it said 10%. So let's see when it says done if this goes up by another 10%.
Upgrade complete.
Interesting. So it actually wasn't 10%. It was a little less. Wonder if it's just like multiplications of 10%. Or maybe the efficiency is because we're not facing the sun very well, so we're not getting 100% efficiency from the angle that we're at. Yeah. Anyone wants to chime in? You're more than welcome to backseat. So we're at 50%. Nice. So we got 1,000 sales up.
Upgrade complete.
The number of your solar sails has grown, and a Dyson swarm has formed around the star. You should be able to see it clearly now. The Dyson swarm can constantly generate electricity. You need to build a ray receiver to obtain this energy. Every ejected solar sail has a regular service life. Keep ejecting solar sails to maintain the power output of the Dyson swarm.
Okay. Another achievement. A plan in orbit. Well, let's make our own orbit. That is pretty cool. Was it worth it? No idea. It looks like we're producing enough power finally, so I guess we caught up with what we needed. Looks like we're back in the green, so everything's doing what it needs to do. And this is probably just going to add to our power generation. See what other research we're missing. I'm not worried about that. Nope. 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 Alright. We can do this one. Can't do that one. And we can increase the life, increase the life, increase the life. 900 seconds. So, I don't know. I think maybe it was a good idea. We're going to have to come back and check on it. I think we should definitely maybe set up a little production line for sales. We could probably do it like right here. Or maybe like right here. We'll just set up a little production line for the sales. Yeah. That way we'll make a lot more. Because I'm not really making... It's not really a production line what I did. So, let's just go right here. We probably should have done it right here and got rid of those wind turbines. Alright, let's have a seat. And let's see. Sales are probably going to be made in this thing. Let's see what it needs. So it's going to need some graphene and whatever the photon combiner thing is. I don't
Upgrade
know.
complete.
What is this line? Coal? What's bullets? Not even doing anything anymore really with bullets. So let's see if locally we have photon generators being made. Photon. Alright, give me 1 second. I just got an email. Nope. Doesn't matter. Okay. So let's see if we can request. Okay. Now, the question is do we have those on another planet? Request, photon. Oh, photon combiners.
It was mentioned in a report that energy generated by Dyson
Upgrade
Sphere is
complete.
continuously losing. The energy loss has been too little to be noted. Recently, these losses have been increasing. It turns out that the dark fog space hive is encroaching on Dyson Sphere's energy like a black hole.
Well, that's good to know. So it doesn't look like we're making photon, whatever they're called. We'll add this here, see if we can charge it up. So let's go ahead and call for some warp cells. We won't need them, but we'll just go ahead and call them. And let's go... Oh, look at that. It takes some type of crystal. What is that recipe? Here. What is that crystal? Grading? Looks like grading. So, I think in this system,
Upgrade complete.
one of these had no fire and ice. No. So it wasn't that one.
Mineral depleted.
There it is. This one has it. All right, so we're gonna plan an interstellar trip,
Flight mode.
trip, and
Cruise
we're gonna
mode.
gather those, and then
Cruise
I don't know
ended.
if we'll make them on that planet. Maybe we
Flight
should
mode.
just make the photons on that planet, and then we'll have them shipped back if all the resources are there. Oh my God, look what some of the old production lines I find very funny. Like, I don't need any of these production lines here anymore because I'm doing all that off planet. But I mean, it might be smart to have it on planet too. I don't know. Let's see what we got here. I do like kind of watching these things. It's almost made 1 megawatt.
Cruise mode.
Let me see where I'm at. Planetary defense. So, yeah, this is my oil. This should be where I gather
Cruise ended.
all my goods.
Flight mode.
Alright, so we'll stand right about here and we'll gather all our things. I need to get this one off of me. So we'll get this. And we'll say, get it off. Alright, put these here. We don't need those on us. We're not doing anything with chemicals. Really don't even need these on us anymore.
Flight mode.
I disconnected a line earlier. I need to... Well, actually, I don't think it matters. Because we're gathering this from another area. So I think we're fine there. Same with whatever I cut off here. Whatever the cutoff was here. Wait, you can stop it. There you go. So this is a receiver. Yeah. And then this was interstellar. So I don't think we need... Just be a local provider. I don't think we need this here anymore because we're sucking in from another area. Why do I only have 8 here? Alright, is this one... Does this one have any? No. So, can I... I don't know what this is for. This was a dump all is what it was. Alright, so let's set this up here. We'll put a hat here. We'll grab it. Is there a smarter way of putting warp cells into this stuff? 'Cause I don't know. We're gonna go here. Nope, not like that. Hit X. Oh man, dude, my anxiety has been terrible today. Give it another 20 minutes and see if it gets better. Alright, we'll add some bots. We'll want to receive. We'll want to set the limit. So I need something crazy. And this should put it in there. So I don't know if this is the best way of doing it. I'm gonna assume this is a good way of doing it. So that's fine. Alright, so we'll get rid of this. Alright, so we need to go set up harvesting on another planet. We can get rid of these. Alright, so we have harvesters, we have splitters, we have plenty of belts. Don't need matrix labs on us right now because we're not going to be doing anything with that. We're probably... Okay, I got 8,000 on me. I do like using the nuclear fuel, so we'll keep that on us for now. Wind. The genius thing that another person said. We need to harness the power of wind on this planet. That would be much smarter. So I don't know how many wind turbines will circle a planet. I'm guessing that we can get away with quite a few. And let's get, I don't know, 400 on us? Yeah, let's do 400 or so, and then we'll grab all these and put them there. All right. Really don't need this many planetary shield generators. All right. I do wish there was like a dump feature. Why do I have so many particle? All right, anyways. All right, we got plenty of blue. We got plenty of that. We have plenty manufacturers. Yep, 150 plus 150. The cooker things, what are they called? This one right here, arc smelter. We have 400 of those, so that's plenty. We have power. We have generation for power. We have more. What is it called?
Flight mode.
Where are they at? They're over here somewhere. Wind turbines should be. They're right here. Why do we not have any? We don't have any iron here. This system's horrible. Why am I doing this? I need to rip this up. Because all I need to do is this for iron. I want iron. Give me iron. There we go. Give me iron. That's it. That's all I have to do. All I have to do is say I need iron somewhere and it's going to be delivered. I can actually be a remote provider. We can cut these lines. We'll cut those lines. Actually, I should have reversed those lines is what I should have done. So we'll reconnect them. And reverse, reverse, reverse. Is that... Yeah, yeah. Okay. Alright, we'll do that. Do this. We'll do that. There we go. We're going to purge these lines. It looks like... Yeah, we're gonna cut all these lines. We're gonna reverse these lines too. Well, I guess maybe not. God, look at this. This is old. This is a system I don't need to use anymore. So looks like that can go right there. Let's oh, it's already maxed out. That's absolutely hysterical. I need to reverse these lines and, you know, stop with the... Alright, let's see. Will you accept this? I won't accept it because it's already full. Alright, we'll let that clean everything out. Oh my gosh. Alright, reverse path. I like how we got so sidetracked now. But this needs to be cleaned up big time. This is an old system. This is the first system I built on this new map. We do need gears. We don't have that in a network. We probably should go add that to the network just so I can grab. I'm pretty sure I don't have gears in the network. Let's do a remote receiver. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have gears in the network. Alright, so we're going to cut the line right here. We'll reverse this path. Let this thing... hopefully eat these. Okay. And then... we can take those lines. This looks nice and empty. This we're gonna have to use. Alright, so this was, this is one of the lines. So let's delete this one. This is a steel line. Uh-oh. That may be troublesome. Okay, so this one's full. So let's add that right here. I don't know if I have steel on the network yet. I should put it. Yeah, we don't have steel on the network. I need to get a notepad. Come to me, notepad. Okay. Got a notepad and a pen. So we need to put steel on the network. We need to put gears on the network. And the thing is, I'm making these off planet, so it wouldn't be hard to do the do. We need to upgrade these lines. Okay, and then we can delete this. Probably should have just converted it to steel for now. Alright, and then we'll delete this. Probably delete this to here. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Okay, so this needs raw ore. Reverse the path. Alright, it's going to get some raw ore now. Okay, I'm assuming this needs plates. So we'll just come straight over. Plates. Okay, that's hooked up. And we can even go one step further and put a splitter here. Okay, and then we'll add plates to that. Okay, these are going out. These are also kind of going... Oh, they're just being put in the network. Alright, I think we should just go add steel to the network. We'll be a remote receiver. We also need to, we'll just add some warpers to this system too, so. All right. And I'm still thinking this is the best way to add warpers. Grab me a hat. Boop. Warpers. There we go. Doesn't need to distribute. Oh, it needs to grab from other people. And then down here we'll limit it to 50. Don't need that good of a mover. There we go. So now that should add some warpers. Okay, let's add steel to this. Let's also, can we add gears? I'm pretty sure we can add gears to this system too. So we'll go ahead and we'll just add some gears. We'll be a remote receiver. And yeah, the gears will take up. Will help out a lot. Just kind of remove this line. And then we can go ahead and just add in a gear line. And eventually we'll remember. The thing is we're making a lot of stuff off planet. And we just haven't tied it in. Alright, so that will be the end of the gear line. And then we need to add one more for steel. This looks terrible, by the way. Don't judge. I mean, judge, but don't judge too harshly. Okay, so that's going to add steel back into the network. Okay, let's go off planet and add those things to the system. Or the network, is what I'm going to call it. God, my anxiety is still horrible. Just woke up this morning. Okay.
Cruise ended.
And this is what I mean. We have
Flight mode.
things. But our things go into this. That's a problem. Is this interstellar? Okay, this one's interstellar. So we can cut it. Bring it over like this. This is so disgusting. Okay. Well, then we'll add gears to the world. And then we'll take gears from here. Which is interesting because I don't think I have any gears to spare. What is this one? 1 per second, so there should be 30 here.
Flight mode.
Does not look like there's 30 here. Yeah, there's 15. So, oh, actually more like 18. We can run this down and this will double gear production pretty good. There you go. I think we needed 11. There you go. Yeah, I made a massive mistake when I did all this stuff. I should have separated it a little better. So like this is all gears, this is all this. That's what I kind of mean, like we live and learn. I made some mistakes on these initial designs. You know, I'm not looking up videos, I'm just kind of discovering everything myself. You know, that's kind of how I like to do things. Alright, let's see if we can add
Cruise mode.
steel to the network. One of the other things I'm regretting
Cruise
doing
ended.
is using these planet ones. Or the PLS or whatever you want to call them.
Flight mode.
I wish I didn't use those anywhere. I wish I just used... Okay. Let's see. Steel's being made somewhere. Is it? Maybe I'm not making steel on this planet. Let's take a look. I'm not making steel on this planet. Well, if I could copy this and then just convert it all to steel. Use now. Oh boy, that's close, ain't it? Okay. Get this thing over here so it'll build faster. There we go. Because that gives me access to 12 more construction drones. Steel isn't coming back here. Iron is not coming here. So... really sucks. I think we'll bring iron back to that one, and then we'll have steel go into that one. Or... yeah, because this is the shortest flight, so we'll just go ahead and say iron here, and local receiver. And then that one's going to be for steel. We'll add steel in there. There it is. And this one will be a local provider. We also need to add in power down there, it looks like.
Flight mode.
So we'll get this one all charged up. There you go. In a steel, oh dude, steel is like a 2-to-1, isn't it? Oh, it's a 3-to-1. All right, so it's 3. It's still 30 machines. It just produces a lot less. So this isn't the optimal design, but it's fast and nasty. So, we're gonna need a copy. I wish you could like mass paste. Can you mass paste? Is that a thing? Or a mass copy recipes? Because I don't think you can. All right, let's grab some of these sorters, so that will finish up the job. And okay. And I believe these lines are... Alright, which goes in? So we're just going to take this one, reverse, which means reverse, reverse, and reverse. Okay. Actually, we're reversing all the lines. Okay. And that should have done the trick.
Flight mode.
Alright, so this is a problem up here. This is not how this is going to work, so we'll delete. Delete. Well, yeah, I guess that one's got a little ways to go. And we'll delete. Okay, so now we just gotta put in these lines. I did it completely the wrong way too. Go figure. Right, let's go right here. Okay. And now all we gotta do is stitch in the back end, and we have steel fully connected to the network. Okay. Bring this up to here. Bring. Nope. There we go. All right, there we go. Now steel is in the network, and it's going to be transported to all the places it needs to go. Looks like it's already being transported. Or wait. Why is this?
Mineral depleted.
Oh, it's because it's getting a request off planet, and that's why I'm not seeing these go down. It also has to do because there's no energy here. So when we connect it to the network, it will start building up energy, and then these ships should have priority to go out first. That's what I would imagine. So I'm not sure how much energy it takes to, to ship out a ship. But that's what's going on. It's getting a demand from off-world. There it goes. There's one of the ships that just went off. All right, cool. So we got steel production going. We can delete this thing. Don't need to keep it.
Flight mode.
And, we should be fine as far as, like, our iron. So we're consuming 300. And here, production rate's 87. We're consuming 106. So that's good enough, I think, for steel. Are we going to do gears? Do we want to do gears next? The problem that I have is we're just running out of space on this planet.
Mineral
So if
depleted.
we did gears possibly right here, but look at like how much space I wasted. So like right here too, I wasted all this space trying to learn. Some copper notes here. I don't know if I would imagine that I don't want to add these. Okay, so let's head to this other planet.
Cruise mode.
Oh, you know what I just realized? This research isn't being done very quickly. We might have an issue.
Cruise ended.
What is this thing?
Dark base core destroyed.
So did it get blown up by our rockets
Flight mode.
before it could even do anything? Okay, so we got plenty of purple here.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
And we're doing purple, yellow, red, blue. So which one of those is broken?
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Okay, so I see red.
Cruise mode.
There we go.
Cruise ended.
Ah! It's blue. Why are we... I think it's because I wanted to change how blue was being worked, so I told it to stop. It might have been because I was trying to move this away from this oil. And I also don't see why I wouldn't... Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah. I don't understand. Okay, so let's reverse this entire line. So we're going to go this way. And that should have been cut up there. It was. And what I think I wanted to do was put the storage down here for it. So can I do this? Yeah, you can just have as much storage as you want. Doesn't really matter to me. And then blue is going to come like this. Because I think I wanted to have access to that node up there. So I went ahead and I stopped. I went ahead and stopped the production. Man, I must have done that ages ago. Because I don't remember doing that recently. Okay. There we go. So it's going to start making some blue research.
Flight mode.
Let's fix this right here. Alright, we'll reverse this path. And then we'll put it together. Okay, well that's going to be blue. Now,
Flight mode.
let's gather the things that we need and head off to that planet. Oh yeah, steel should be making here, so we should, yeah, we got steel right here now. So there definitely won't be a lack of steel anytime soon. Alright. Those are replenished, those are replenished, those are replenished. Delete, 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 delete. We should have plenty of space warpers. We have 15. So we probably want to make sure that we at least have a stack of these on us at all times. Alright, I think we're just going to wait for these to go. Okay, we got enough. Alright, let's go.
Flight mode. Cruise mode.
Alright, it won't let me. Must be too close to the planet or something. Yeah, same thing. It won't let me engage. Unless it's shift. No.
Mineral depleted. Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Alright, let's see which planet I need to go to. Alright, let's see. Kimberlite, and alright, so it's that planet. Well, this one has 3 million. 2 million. This one has way more wind energy, though. 160%. We also have no ocean. Thank God. All right, let's go to that planet. All right, indicator. There we are.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Whoa, this
Cruise
planet
ended.
looks cool.
Flight mode.
How is it that I can see? Oh, there it is, planetary view. Oh, you know what? First thing I want to do is I want to find the equator. Can I do that from blueprint mode? You bastard. You totally can. So it's right here. So that means the equator is right here. So I need to go up a few notches. What are those things? Alright. And I think what I should do is
Upgrade complete.
just do like something like that. And then we'll click it. And then we'll use now. And let's see. So it looks like the equator is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That should be it. And I guess we're just going to see how much... Much wind energy we can make. Oh my god. This might be an amazing planet to collect dirt from too. Look. Very mountainous. Like it's got to go down. Is that? I don't know what that is. Is that water? I don't know. What we can do is we can also do this. Alright, use now. So it looks like it's off 1 square, so can I... There we go. And we made it around the entire planet.
Flight mode.
Alright, let's go fly and build windmills. Already got 10 megawatts of power. This is a big planet too. This would be a really good production planet. Yeah, I think this would be an amazing production planet. Like up to 23 megawatts. What is it as far as resources? It's got a ton of copper, ton of silicon. Good amount of titanium. Horrible on coal. But we're also after this one. So I wonder if we can make that finished product here and then ship it off. I'll have to look. I don't even remember what it was. I think it was this, photon crystals. Oh god, and we need microchips? Yeah, you know what? That's not going to be too hard to do here. We can make that stuff locally. Especially since we have so much power. Like 39. Is there any more? Yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll do this. The other thing, too, is look at all this soil. Oh my gosh, we're getting so much soil. I wonder. Yeah, that's like 30,000 right there. Yeah, this is a mountainous planet for sure. I've been waiting for a planet for so long to be able to collect soil from. Okay, so we went all the way around the equator, and we managed to generate 48 megawatts of power. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're going to start production. Oh yeah, look at all this. Look at all this soil. It's like a mountain in between. 600 million, or 600,000. Yeah. We are going to gather lots of soil, that's for sure. Okay. Let's take a look at the planet and see, where do we have iron? We have iron and copper. We're looking for an iron and copper deposit real close to each other. Iron titanium. Is this the whole... Oh my god, it's one node. It's so tiny. Okay, let's look here. We have 2 million here, and that's probably going to be one other vein for 2 million. So it is. So we have 2 iron veins, 2 million apiece. I don't know if we want to ship this. Yeah, we'll set it up to ship it off planet. So I'm thinking maybe we'll start, since that's so close to the equator, we can start our production line right here. And then we'll start continuing on the planet side.
Flight mode.
So let's go this way. Alright, here it is. Okay. And let me see. I should
Insufficient
actually
materials.
take some time to figure out how I want to do these production lines. Alright. We'll flatten this all out. Add in a nice little... Okay. We're not going to get much iron production out of this system. We might be able to... That has 6 million iron. I wish I could view the planet so I can see actually what's on that planet. And what does this one have? This one has 20 million iron. Oh my god. So we can pretty much do whatever we need to do in this system. So we're gonna call for iron here. We want to be a local receiver. Where are you coming from? There should be one more thing for like receiving as far as like distance. This is pulling iron off a completely other system is what's going on right now. We will take this iron that's already here. We're gonna go ahead and just set the max to right there so it will kind of chillax a little bit. Let's
Insufficient materials.
I was gonna like, I swear to God if I forgot that. Okay, so here's some iron. Yeah, I wish we could set it so it would only get things from this planet. I mean, this, like, solar system. Okay, and then what we'll do is we'll add little bits of power here. Like that. So I wonder, it's almost self-sufficient. There you go. I don't think I can pull this out. Yeah, we're not going to be able to use that one. Okay. All right. So that's going to start dumping in some iron ore. Now the next thing we need to do is start laying out our smelter system. I'm hoping this is going to be relatively easy because we're kind of on a flat plane here. I want to do a 4-tier system because we're just going to... Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do 4. So 1... Oh, you know what? Don't pull iron out there yet. And then we're going to continue it like downward. So let's see. Well, the other thing I want to set down to while we're here, we're going to go in planetary defense and grab one of these battlefield things. And that would just help us construct everything faster. Alright, here it's in here. This is the one I wanted. So I think maybe we'll come to here. And that's nice and tidy. We're going to want to do... We'll do a blue in and blue out. Blue in, blue out. Okay. And then we'll bring that down. We need 15 of these. No, we need 30 of these. Alright, so that's the first 30. Or first 15. Come down. We'll come down. Can we get another 15 in there? Nope. Alright, so we'll stop at 10. Draw this down. Draw that down. There's 5. Okay. So then we can clip this line. Alright, and then we want to... I'm going to put power on the inside here. Like that. And we're also going to clip that line. And then we want to extend it on the other side. Okay. And now let's do control copy. And this is near the equator, so I'm actually going to turn this into a blueprint so I never have to do it again. So use now. And we should be able to... 2, 3, 4. Dare we do 5? 5, 6. Okay. Go put this here. We can grab these. Can we store these? Yeah, we can store them here. This is why I also built this thing too, because it's going to help build everything out. Alright. So we're going to need 6 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Four, 5, 6. There we go. That's going to be a metric ton of iron. And a lot of it's going to come from off planet, but it is what it is. I don't think these lines will stack up, but we'll go ahead and we'll put in one of these right here. There we go. Did I do it backwards? I think I did it backwards.
Flight mode.
And look at these guys, still going and building. Beautiful. So we'll grab... I don't want to grab that. Normally I just like to copy paste, but because it brings everything with it, I don't want to do that. And we should be able to... I think we'll set this one right here. And then... we'll start stitching it all in. So there's 6 lines, so let's just go ahead and... Alright, there we go. That's going to add iron ore to all the systems. We'll just have this thing be pretty bad right here, like it is. Oh, yeah. That's one thing I didn't think of either. We need a system to go ahead and bring in warp cells. Let me see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and bring in some warp cells. Not that many. I think 400 is a... There you go. So there's going to be a spaceship on the way with that. This ship won't take off and grab them, thankfully, because it's too far away. And then once it's here, I'm pretty... I could just... see, I don't know if I want to use like a local receiver for warp cells, or if we should just have like a line that runs out and then kind of feeds everything. If anyone knows the best way to do the warp cells, let me know. Because the other way that I'm thinking too is that we just put in a storage box with a hat on it. So something like this. And then that is going to keep, you know, keep everything freed up. But it also depends on like how, I guess it doesn't matter how far it reaches. Because this is what I wanted to do. I was thinking of doing it just like this, and then we call for the warp cells here, distribute to others, we add some little robots to it, and then we just kind of add this whole system all around, something like that. I just realized I made this entire system and I didn't mark it. So if anyone knows how to also paste in a big long line, that would be amazing. So I might be able just to, you know, copy this. Okay, well, I guess, yeah, you can do it that way. Good to know. Because the other way sucked. Okay. Looks like I missed a couple. Missed a couple here too. Well, it's way better than doing them all. Alright, so that's going to fill this up.
Light
And
bulb.
then the next thing I could do is add in... I want to bump this one up. Right. Yeah. Then add in this. There we go. And delete that. Put that there. And I highly, highly doubt I'll be using this. Well, the thing is like, I'm following a rule of thumb, and it's called put everything in a network. You know, so it could be reached from anywhere. Alright. And then we'll just give it one space. Now I'm assuming when we want to receive from others, that it's going to receive from that one way down there. And we could be a provider here on this one. So, and then I'm really, really tempted to, you know, because I have to do copper next. So I should just copy this whole thing. I should have done it without we'll do it next time. We're gonna clear it, and then we'll copy it. Use now. Save blueprint. No, don't save. Can I? See, I wish I could tell it not to copy that. Okay, so let's just use now. I do kind of like the same thing. I think it started right here. Then we want this to go ahead and clear settings, clear that. This one's not as important. I should have added in, let me see where it is. Add in one of these guys right here. Probably just add in like 2 of them. I got so much building to do. Alright. We'll add in these lines because we're probably low on them. Add in these guys because we might be low on them. No, we're doing good. Yeah, we're probably going to be out of this, so I probably need to start bringing in like 700. I'm going to store these here. We can also store these here. Alright. And this one's going to be for copper. Right.
Mineral depleted.
I guess it doesn't matter. And I don't remember how much copper was on this planet. There's 20 million copper. So we can go around on the planet and try to capture as much as possible. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 copper nodes. 6, looks like. And we'll just turn them all into copper plates. Boy, man, it takes a minute to build. I should put one of these. Well, there's 2 of them, so it's 24 extra drones. Surprised they're not. Yeah, so they are reaching. But maybe you gotta, like, construction prioritize them. Do the same thing. Looks like we're low on power. That's funny. Construction. Alright, so we want to wipe this. This can stay. That's fine. Alright. I don't think any have made it here just yet. This one we want it to be clear. And then this one here we want to ask for them. So we're going to switch that around where it's going to ask for them. And then the next one. Next thing we want to do. How much energy do we have? None. It's probably because we're charging all these bad boys up. So.
Flight mode.
The question is would it be better to do a Dyson swarm, right? We'll come up to the polar cap. Look at this planet. I don't think so. I think maybe
Cruise mode.
I think a Dyson swarm sounds cool, but see what it takes to make it. Yeah, so you need graphene and photon combiners. I mean, we can turn this planet into, well, it's going to be the photon combiner. So maybe a Dyson swarm here is not a bad idea because we're going to produce a lot of photon combiners. This is going to be the main planet that produces them. I don't know, guys. Someone want to chime in? Is it worth doing a Dyson swarm, or should I just bring in power through fuel rods? It lasts for 900 seconds. What is that in minutes? For 9,000. Nope. I got a phone call. All right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I got a phone call and had to take it. So we need 140 megawatts, and we're doing not that much. So I'm wondering if I could copy this entire format. All right, just go all the way around the world, and then maybe place it again. It sucks that. Oh, I can remove that thing from the blueprint, I think. All right, so we're just gonna go all the way around the world and copy this. All around the world. That's right, baby. So we can plant it. We're going to copy paste it. There it is. All right. Use now. We're going to... Oh, that's fine. Now the question is can we paste it like right here? Let me, Huh. None of them are valid. So can I adjust it from here? Because I really feel like I should be able to... why does it work here?
Do you know what I'm going to do?
No. But it sounds devious. I would imagine there would be a way to...
First, I can make your popcorn Snickers.
Maybe that'll work. All right. Well,
Flight mode.
and that should give us an extra 15 megawatts. There we go. Wow, look how much soil I've gotten since I've been here. So much. I was at 600,000 when I started. Oh, let me make a phone call. Alright, I'm back.
You know the first step for the sleepover Abby party?
Just a sleepover party?
Yeah,
Alright,
with Abby.
I don't know who Abby is. Who's Abby?
It's one of my super favorite childhood movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And her is so pretty.
Alright, let's see how much power we got now. 96 megawatts.
Her has a little kitty house with all her super cool friends. And her little black cat. And
You want me
her
to put
can
that on
talk.
for you?
And her has cat ears. And her has a little cat. And her can talk. And that cat can talk.
Oh, nice.
And on the left of it, when also can talk, there's a sweaty cat, a dancing cat, a boxy cat. That's the one I was always.
That sounds like a lot of cats.
Yeah. And that hidey hole cat. And it has hidey hole for it because the hide does not pop out.
Hmm.
He'll go in the houses and go put the clothes. What? A big cat.
Okay, so I think...
This is not my dog house.
You want me to put that on for you, baby?
No little baby cat say, no.
Alright, you're being too noisy, baby.
First step, make the rainbow popcorn. Yay.
Alright, let's see. Sorry, I'm also watching my daughter. So we should be able to save this blueprint. And we'll call it... What do we want to call this blueprint? The T1 smelter with ILT, I think is what we'll call it. Oh, we'll also add this in here too. So buildings. I think we're on these guys. Save changes. Okay. And then what we'll do is we'll have to change a few of them over to copper. So we wanted a blank one, and now we can add it to copper, and then we'll add one in the copper. And then we're just gonna copy, use now. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Should be just place, right? Alright, and then we'll do the same thing. Copy, just the whole row. Use now. Okay, so that's everything up for copper. And then... So, I think when you do remote depot, it's just going to collect everything locally. I'm really surprised I haven't gotten any warps yet. Oh, they're here. I bet that, yeah, this is going the wrong direction. Oh, no, I need to set it. There you go. This is probably not have power. There you go. Now these warpers should, you know, go around and kind of fill each one as it needs to. That works for me. The,
Flight mode.
The next thing that we need to make out of this whole thing is going to be these microchips. And they're a 1-to-1 on copper, so that means, well, it actually means I could put 15 of them, because it takes 2 steel per second, so that means I'll need 60 steel a minute. Which should be 15. Yeah, 15 of these a second. I don't think those fit where I can reuse my blueprint here. I think they're a little bigger. Oh no, they fit. Well, the next one's going to be, we're just going to take another interplanet stellar thing. And we're going to come forward.
Oh,
We're going to come forward to about here. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll set up. I should just copy this. That way I don't have to deal with it anymore. Copy. Use now. Paste. Okay. Paste. This is requesting. Okay, perfect. And so we need 15. And it's going to be pretty short runs. Or we do 30 and double stack the steel. So by that I mean we take, well, we'll need steel. And we'll need copper, right? And we'll come in like this with the steel. And how close to these windmills are we going to get? We're going to get right up on the windmills. And we'll go way down here. And what I mean by double stacking on the steel
Mineral depleted.
is we can actually just come out like this. Come in like that. And then use... Okay, so that's not working how I wanted it to. What are you doing, Aurora? There you go. So we could do this. And that would double stack the line. That'll give us way more throughput. And then the next part is going to be... We can start this one back. I should have had steel on the inner line, but whatever. And then this is going to be copper. Alright, we're going to run this down. And then we're going to run this down. I'm not sure exactly how many 15 is, so we're going to go ahead and feed it in. 1, 2, and then out. Okay, next question is... So it's 2 out per second. That means we're going to have to go 15, and then we're going to have to use a stacker if we want to keep it on the same line. So we'll go out 15. And then on the 15th one, we are going to actually do this. Come back. And that's going to add in a stacker. And then we need to go another 15 out. Which I'm not sure how far that is. Alright, there we go. So it's going to be something like that. We can go ahead and trim up these lines. That way I don't get confused on what's what. And that should work as a full line. Aurora, what are you doing, baby? I'll be right back. I think my daughter wants something. Okay. You definitely made a pillow tower, that's for sure. Okay. Now, it's going to be similar, so it's going to be 2 lines out, then 1 copper line. So let's go ahead and just copy this whole build right here. You know what we should put on the inside before we do this, now that I think about it? Okay, do wind turbines reach as far as these guys? No, these guys are a little bigger on reach. Now, does wind turbines take up 2 spots? 4 spots? And these things only take up 1? So let's see this. So normally it would be like this. Wind turbine does not fit. But if we go ahead and we put in a 2 gap, then we can add in some wind turbines on that whole build. So I say we do it. I say we do it and see what happens. This doesn't seem like a lot, but every little bit that we add to help is going to help mitigate our energy cost. And right now we're net 0. We don't need to bring any energy in. Everything can be produced on the planet. Oh, I don't need to add this in there. Okay, so let's do a copy. Let's go further back so we can get that tail line. Just makes it easy to see what needs to go in and out. Okay. Use now. Well, there we go. So this line, that should work. All right, let me delete this line because I think that line's the problem. All right, let's try this again. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna do another one, and we'll do a 4th. Okay, there we go. Where's our trusty builders? There we go. Okay, and I think we'll do something similar to what we did before. We're gonna have the copper line come out on the back side. All right. Oh, we didn't leave ourselves very much room here. We did not leave ourselves very much room at all. Well, we'll see what we can do. So we need a steel line to come out, come over, and join in. We need another steel line to come out, come over, and join in. And then we need this guy to come in like that. Okay. The steel line's set up. But as you notice, we kind of goofed ourselves here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to remove this first section. And we're going to do it probably, we might do it on both ends. So we're going to start with copper. Copper is going to go on the outer line. And then we're going to have steel. Steel could come in on a single line like that. And then we're going to have steel come in on the back line. And we actually don't want it to tie in like that. We want it to tie in like this. And this seems to work a lot better with this guy. Alright. And then we're going to want to do the same thing. We're going to want copper. Come in right here. And then we're going to want steel. Oh, it's actually iron, not steel. Come in right here. And then... oh, we're one line shy. Oh, my soul hurts. We need one more line. So we'll get rid of this box. This is going to turn into a steel line or an iron line. Alright. And then maybe we can just, we'll just do it logistically. We'll have this call the warp cells into it. Here they are. Just call like 100. A remote receiver. There we go. That's going to fix that issue. We'll add in this too, just so. Make sure it's all getting power. Oh, yeah. We got to add this in right here. Okay. This should maximize our build big time.
Flight mode.
Let's get these things built over here. So the rest of the construction will get completed. Why are they not going? Power off. Alright, that should fix that. There you go. Now we'll have a ton of construction drones. Okay, and I think it was these two lines that we need to extend out. So we'll just pull this out. Pull this out. Pull this out. And then copy, drag. And copy, drag. And then trim up. Alright. And then we're going to have this all tie into another ILS, which will be right here. And we can just do maybe that. Maybe that one. We're out of blue. We're out of blue. But not too bad. We're still energy positive.
Flight mode.
We could probably go ahead and kick this system on. Well, I guess we can kick it on. So this is going to be a receiver. We can also receive it. Local receiver. I don't know. I don't know if we want to be a remote provider probably. Or maybe just a remote depot. This could be yeah, we could be a remote. Well, we're probably going to craft most of it. It's so hard to know because when the planet runs out, it's like if you already have everything set up where it can absorb and do the things, then you're like way ahead of the game. So let's get these here, get that here. Also get this set up. Yeah, we'll get this one set up. And we'll just go ahead and collect our warp drives. Alright, local receiver. And then this one will accept microchips. And will be a local provider. We also need to add them some power. It's funny that I'm using windmills for everything. Alright, and the only thing this thing looks like it's missing... Oh, we need to make sure this is set. Yep, it's set. Yeah, and the only thing it looks like it's missing right now is copper, so... And we'll start... Oh, we didn't even... Yeah, we did do copper smelting right here. And we have no room for it, so it's going to have to... Alright, we need to do copper bars. And we need to do warp drives. Alright. Alright, let's see. I don't think we have... Alright, we forgot to set our filters. Can I just copy that and then paste? No. I think I'm just going to be a remote receiver. And then we'll do the same with our warp drives. We'll just suck them in here. I think that's going to be the key to kind of like doing all this. We'll just have one that kind of like brings it in and then we'll just get rid of this shit. I don't know why that was there. Okay. Well, wherever we have excess, it's going to start pulling it in. And then we are going to do a bunch of on-planet going, but it looks like we're completely out of belts. So we need to head back. Let's lock that in.
Cruise mode.
All right. Bro, it looks so cool when those
Warp
things
engine
warp.
activated. A landing relay station detected.
It's gonna get destroyed. Hopefully we can get there in time and watch it get destroyed.
Warp engine deactivated.
Did I miss it? I'm an idiot. I wasn't paying attention. I was on my phone. I made a mistake. Alright, I'll have to wait for this to charge up. Oh, interesting. So this charges at 6 megawatts.
Warp engine activated.
Get me close.
Warp engine deactivated.
1 light year away. All right. Hopefully we got enough juice.
Warp engine activated.
I'm so confused. Should be this one right here. Did I not mark?
Warp engine deactivated.
Oh man, it's such a pain in the butt when you make this mistake. Oh, we'll just have to chill and wait for me to get there. Man, I could use some music.
I have sacrificed all that I believe in. And I have
I wonder if my wife is almost home.
all that I believe in. And I have sacrificed all that I've been given. And I have sacrificed all that I believe in.
Be right back. I'm gonna make a phone call. Man, I totally forgot we were doing a Dyson Swarm. That thing is launching sales like crazy.
Warp engine activated. Warp engine deactivated.
Boom.
Cruise ended. Flight mode.
Alright, I need to go this way. Wonder how much power we're getting off the Dyson Swarm. Does it tell us?
How am I supposed to breathe when this war is raging on inside?
6,000 sails, generator capacity 2. That seems like a lot. That seems like a lot of power. What is this guy? Is that like how much they're intercepting 1.7? So is this kind of telling me how many are dying versus how many are being added, that we kind of hit an equilibrium? Not gonna lie, that looks kind of cool. I wish that they didn't die out or have a life expectancy. All right, let's make sure. You know what would be really funny is if I could use accumulators to charge myself.
Flight mode.
Where are my accumulators at? Right here. See if that's even a possibility. Huh! Sure shit can. They're not as effective though. Yeah, 3 megawatts compared to like 6 or something. Yeah. Well, that's good to know. You can actually use accumulators to charge yourself up too.
Flight
I want
mode.
to kind of look at this Dyson Swarm.
Cruise mode.
Alright, it's on the other side of the planet.
Cruise ended.
So it's almost at 100%. Max output 14. It's gathering about 4. I don't think that's actually too bad. It's doing 15, but it can gather 4. Interesting. All right,
Flight
let's go
mode.
over here and we'll keep collecting the stuff that we need. We're doing good on energy too. I haven't checked in a while. All right, let's see. Nope. We are not stockpiling energy. We're making 184 a second. Looks like this line's pretty full. I don't know. This is full.